everyone. Pretty surprised to see me. Well, today is a pop-up live, and it's Saturday. Today is already the second week of June of 2025, June 14. I hope everybody's doing well. Blessings to all, and glory be to God. Okay, so I'm going to see if anybody's hanging around these YouTube streets and might want to come by and say hello. And I just want to have a little chat, let you know what's been going on, why I have not been on here for a while, especially in a live video. So yeah, let's see if anybody will show up. And I'm having tea today. And this is actually, I love this cup. This cup says, um, Mom, I do not, which is donut, but it means do not uh, know what I would do without you. Yes, I'm having um, hibiscus tea with elderberry in it. Elderberry and hibiscus tea today. Yes, I'm trying to take care of myself. Two of my daughters, both of my daughters are sick. And by the glory of God, I haven't gotten sick, thank God. But the one that lives with me is my youngest, and she has a respiratory virus that's contagious. So I'm trying to drink tea and everything just to keep myself healthy. Um, and she's been like this for a few days. And it was so bad I had to take her to the doctor's yesterday. Um, Day before yesterday. And then my eldest is also sick. So I've been with both of them. And so I'm trying to take care of myself so I don't get sick. But yeah, today it is a cloudy day. We're overcast, but it's such a beautiful day, breezy, low 60s, that I didn't have to turn on my fan or my AC. Actually, if you hear any traffic in the background, it's because I have my window open. Yes. So I'm gonna wait. Oh, what it says here. To be some message down there. All right. So I just want to say thank you guys for still supporting this channel, and anybody watching in the background, welcome. Anybody watching the replay of this live, thank you for being here. Yeah, so I did start working on a project. I will show that to you in a minute. But 20, why have I not made too many videos here in this platform? Passion for Yarn. So I made a few little short videos here and there, not really a video or a live. Um, but a lot has been going on this year, 2025, and keep my family in prayer. We already lost 2 people in our family this year, and it's been very difficult. Also, I started the garden again. I've been very busy with the garden. It takes a lot out of me. And I was on vacation. I went on vacation in May. I went to vacation with my friend treated me to be with her. And she lives in Florida. We haven't seen each other in a minute. And it was my birthday in May. So she treated me to go hang out with her and visit her and spend some time in Florida. And I really needed that. I really needed that because we do need to take care of ourselves. We all go through something. Everybody's going through something in life, but also with the hustle and everything going on with the routines, your daily routines, the children, the house, everything else that's going on in your life. um so yeah, and you never have time for yourself. I'm always on the run, every day on the run. And I've been very busy. That's one of the other reasons why I haven't been here in a while. welcome into people that are coming in. Let's see if I could see who's here. Welcome in. I can't see. So thank you everybody for being here. Sorry, but I can't see it. It's too small. But I think Brian's here, and I'm not sure who's the other person. And yeah, so welcome. Um, yeah, so it's been a very challenging 2025, but we are still here. Me and my family standing strong. Um, trying to move forward with life. With all these uh, things that happen in life that you have to deal with, right? So yeah, just keep my family in prayer. I do appreciate if you guys will keep us in prayer, to give my family the strength they need, uh, this time of mourning. Losing two family in 6 months of this year is it's a very difficult thing. But a lot of things are happening in this world too that is it's very, very sad. So like I said, everybody's going through something. But the garden has been keeping me very busy. Um, and I went to Florida. Like when I was just getting to the airport, the landlord calls us. I guess it was windy and raining that day. The greenhouse fell, and most of my plants didn't make it. So my daughter was in charge of that because I was leaving. And so when I came back, anyways, a lot of stuff made it over here at my house, at her house. And a few things die over here at my house. And then for her, over at the second garden, which is her house, um, the landlord there lets me use the space that he has for garden to grow food and whatever I want to do, flowers, food. So it's very nice of him. And my daughter doesn't know anything about gardening. She doesn't, you know, but hopefully they will learn. But it's hard for her to keep a plant alive. But hopefully they will learn. But anyways, I have to start all over with some plants and everything. And it's a lot of work. If you know about gardening, it's a lot of work. And we're already in June, so that we just have to keep moving and moving. If you want food, you want a good harvest, in the fall, so you have to just keep working at it. But yeah, we have a lot of work to do over there, and my grandson's gonna help me. We have to break down the ground. I have some plants growing over there. I got all my tomatoes growing. You could visit my channel if you like. It's called CT Valley Girl Garden. There, I wish I showed you everything that I'm growing. I've been very busy. Um, yeah. So let me show you what I'm working on. I started this project because um, dealing with everyday life and then everything else tragedy that's been we have been experiencing in our family, and then everything that's going on in the world. I decided to, even though I'm busy, to schedule myself some time to crochet and knit, because I need it. It's therapeutic for me. Garden is therapeutic for me too, but it is a lot of work with knitting and crocheting. It's more relaxed, and so that's what I've been doing. I have started knitting again a blanket, and I'm using Yarn Inspiration Caron Cake. This one here, and it has all these beautiful colors there. So that's the orange, yellow, green, blue, burgundy. Very beautiful. And I started about a week ago, and I'm using a row counter for this blanket. So I'm at row 56, and I will show you with knitting what row 56 looks like. Um, it's actually much smaller than when you're crocheting, but yeah. So I have to finish this row, but so far this is how it looks, and It's wider. It's just that it's on a knitting needles, and I'm using a 6 millimeter knitting needles. It's on a wire, so that's what I'm working on right now. And I actually had to push myself to start, with my crafts again. Um, and once I started going, it just, it helped me, and I was very happy to take some time to do this because, uh, I love crafting, I love knitting, I love crocheting, but the garden was taking a lot of my time. And then when you go through some things, some tragedy in your family, you really don't want to do anything sometimes. But you have to keep pushing, you have to keep moving, and yeah. So that's what's been going on with me. We have let's see if he'll come and say hello. We have a new member in our family, and he was just on my lap, but he ran that way to the other side of the house. But yeah. So, how's everybody's doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I was debating if I was going to do a live or do a recording video. Um, but I decided I want to start see how the lives will go. I wanted to do a live, um, and see who's around. It is Saturday. People do uh, shopping and a lot of errands on Saturdays. Um, but I had time to sit here and do a live. I was doing housework today, and I've been very busy with that. Been taking care of my daughter, and checking up on her. Um, she's been not able to speak. What she wasn't able to speak before. Now they gave her this new medicine, and so she's doing a little better. No more fever, and yeah, but she still feels sick, and I pray to God she gets well very soon. She's been out of work for a few days. Yeah, so it's a viral respiratory infection. So yeah, so let's see if Jordan will come over. I think Jordan is tired. I think he sees my daughter taking a nap, and he probably wants to take a nap. Jordan is my daughter. It was my daughter's cat. I had shared him here on this channel before, but she was very allergic to the cat. She was getting really sick. Um, she was going to give him away, and my youngest got very attached to Jordan. My youngest was really not a cat lover. She's a dog lover, and she thought she would never own a cat, have a cat for a pet, until she started spending a lot of time with Jordan at my daughter's house, and she got that cat changed her mind about how she felt about cats. So yeah, they have a cute relationship, and so because he knew us, because he knows me and my daughter, because we visit my other daughter at her house. So the cat knew us. We wanted to keep him so that he will still be able to see my daughter and my grandson. And she came here a few times already to visit him, and he knows us, so that way he doesn't go to a stranger's house or she has to put him in a shelter. So my youngest daughter was not having that. So we have Jordan. Yeah. Um, I do have to say about cats are very different than dogs. Cats, dogs are more obedient than cats. Cats, they just want to do what they want to do. No matter if we've been trying to train him, like not just to bite our furniture or scratch. He has everything he needs here. He has a scratching board, a big one. He has a tower, but for some reason he likes to scratch other things. He'll scratch his tower once in a while, but yeah, so we're training him. I already stopped him from um getting on the kitchen table. Cats like to climb. I have other places where he could climb. So I trained him towards that direction, and so we trained him not to get on the table, the stove. I was concerned he was jumping on the stove, he was jumping on the sink, on the counter, and I really don't like that because I don't want to have cat hair with my food or anything like that. So we did train him on that. We used a trick on him, which we put aluminum foil on those areas, and cats don't like the sound or the touch of it. So it was so funny when we put it on that first day. He's very intelligent. He's a very smart cat. Um, he jumped on it and jumped out off it really quick, and then he started looking, at the foil, and he was standing on his two back legs, and then he was staring at the. Then he said, "Wait a minute." He started staring at the stove and said, "That looks like that over there," and then he started staring at the sink, and it was so funny. Anyway, so he doesn't like it at all. If you have a problem with your cat with that, you could probably try that. Um, at first I gave him his own yarn. I didn't want him touching my yarn at all. My yarn it's put away safe, but I have some scrap yarn around, and he took my blue yarn, and I said, well, that's going to be your yarn. Don't touch the other ones. And yeah, so he sees my yarn. He doesn't attack it or anything, but we have toys for him. But it's a very beautiful day today for Saturday. I think this is like the 6th or 7th Saturday that's been raining straight on Saturdays. Oh, it is Father's Day this weekend. Happy Father's Day to those who are fathers. I hope you and your family have a wonderful time. Yes. On Mother's Day, I was not with my daughters. I was at Florida, so this is the first Mother's Day year I did not spend with them, or my birthday. I did not spend my birthday with them. Yeah, but they said they still have something planned for my birthday. But we had things that came up, and we have to postpone that for now. But hello, welcome in. I can't see who's here, guys. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. So this yarn is very soft. I really like it. This yarn is very soft for a blanket. And just make sure I click on that. I want to see how many rolls it will take me to make this blanket. Yeah, so when I came back, I wanted to do some tutorials and some, a few hats, things I made, but like I said, I had a very hard time. But God is good. I'm glad that we are here, even with, we have to be grateful for that, right? With everything that's going on. And I was so sad about that airplane from India that I couldn't believe it. Very sad situation. Keep their family, friends in prayer. Yeah. So I went to Florida. When I went to Florida, my friend was so nice. They just wanted to feed me. Her mother used to love cooking for us and wanted to feed me. And even after I ate, an hour later, she goes, "Well, go have some of this. Yes, there's this and there's that." And I'm like, "No, no." But I ate very well over there. I didn't care about my weight or nothing when I was over there, when I was on vacation. I had gained 6 pounds, which is a lot for the 10 days I was there. I was supposed to be there for 14 days, but because she had an emergency uh, with her family, I had to come back a little early. Yeah, but God willing, I'll be going back this year over there. So that is the plan. Mm-hmm. So, it was very hot every day I was over there. We went to Anna Maria Island, and we went to a beach there. It was really nice, beautiful, very hot. The sand was so beautiful. I actually brought back with me seashells and some of that sand. So I'm gonna put it in it's in a mason jar now, but I want to put it in a prettier mason jar and add blue sand on the top so it could look like it's like if you're at the beach, and um, put the seashells in it just for memories. It was a beautiful place. Oh my gosh. When I went over there, it was so hot. It reminds me why I moved back to Connecticut when I lived in Florida. Oh my goodness. It was like near 100 almost every day I was there. It was in the 90s, 95, 90. It was so hot. Um, yeah, and one day I lost some of my color, but I came back very dark. You could tell my hands and my face, and I've been back for a couple weeks now. So it was beautiful. It was nice to spend time with her and her mom and her family. Yeah, sometimes we have to do that. We have to. She's been wanting me to go down there for a very long time. I just didn't wanna. I felt like the time was never right. And but then this year when my cousin died, it kind of pushed me to say, okay, I'll go. I really didn't want to go to September, but she wanted me to go because she was going to Spain in June with my cousin. My two of my cousins are in Spain. They do. My cousin goes all the time. I don't know. I think it's every year, and she does the walk to Santiago in Portugal. And then from there, they walk into the end of Portugal, and they are in the borderline of Portugal and Spain. So my friend did not want to do that walk, so she waited for them to finish with the walk, which was in June. They send me videos and they send me pictures. I did not know that in Spain, um, where they were, oh, and they went to Morocco. Um, when she FaceTimed me, it was 10 p.m. over there. It was 8 p.m. over there, but there was still daylight. It was still daylight. It was 10 p.m. It was still daylight. I said, oh, that reminds me of how that happens in Alaska. Uh, in Alaska, there's a time period where uh, the sun doesn't set, and yeah, so it kind of reminds me. She loved it. She said it's like stepping to a different world, which she sent me all the pictures I saw in the video. I've never been over there. It's very expensive to travel over there, but all the pictures and the videos she sent me is just, oh, it is. It's like you're stepping into a different world. It was beautiful. Um, yeah, so it's good to take up. If you have the time to travel, do it, because tomorrow's not promised for anybody. That's why I did it. And You know, I always wanted to travel, but it's been difficult. But it was a blessing, so I was like, I can't miss in this blessing. Welcome in, welcome in. Who's here? Oh, I don't know who's here, but welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Yesterday was 2 weeks before I went to Florida. I visited a sick relative of mine, and I spent time with her. And my grandson's graduation was from middle school was Friday. So I can't believe my grandson's now going to high school. And that Friday, my niece was with me, and we were talking about her mother. And I said, well, I did, when I saw her before I went to Florida, I said, I'm going to Florida for 2 weeks, but when I come back, I'm going to come and see you. And so my grandson's graduation was last Friday. I told my niece, hey, this weekend I won't be able to see her. I will go this week, which is this week now that we're in. We're just finishing up. And I said that to her on Friday last, not this Friday, last week. So coming this past Monday, I got a phone call in the morning. The day that she was supposed to be released from the hospital, she died. Yesterday was the funeral, and my goodness, it was a beautiful viewing, beautiful wake. But I have seen people there that I have not seen in maybe 2 decades. People I haven't seen in a very long time, and it's very sad, right? Because I know everybody got their life, their children, their careers, but some of them I have not seen in a very long time, and it was very nice to see them. And some of them don't live in Connecticut. But there were a lot of people that I did not know that loved her, knew her. It was it was hard to see her there. It's very difficult when you was just with this person a few weeks ago. But it was nice to see how many lives she touched, is what I want to say. How many lives she touched. But I think that what I want to do this year, and I think we keep saying this because we keep losing family every year in this family, is to spend time with the family that's here. Make time, because life goes by so fast, right? And you never know. Tomorrow's not promised to anyone. So yeah, but I am grateful that I got to see her before I left to Florida. I got to see her a few times, and I'm gracious and grateful to the Lord that He gave me that time to be with her. And yeah, but my heart breaks for her children and grandchildren. She had a lot of grandchildren. And yeah, but being there, I've seen other people. I've seen people I haven't seen in a long time. Like, for instance, this young lady. I used to babysit her when I was a teenager. And I just met her husband. I knew of her first daughter when she was born, but not the second daughter. So by the time we saw each other again, was at the we haven't seen each other in a very long time. The girls are young women now, and yeah, and it's time. It just flies fast. I mean, here's this woman, Mary. I think she's in her 30s. No, because she was born before my daughter, so she has to be early 40s. And I used to babysit her and change her diaper. She was adopted and by another family member. And yeah, and so if you have the time, don't get so caught up in this world. Don't get caught up with, you know, with work and yeah, we have to work and everything, but don't let it be the number one thing in your life. First, we should always put God first, and then of course family and all that. But you know, some people go through things like if they lose someone, you hear some people say, oh, I wish I had more time, I wish I had more time, I'm sad I didn't see her before she passed. And that's why it's very important that if you know, take the time, especially now it's the warm weather. I know we can't see all of our families, friends, because some of them, you know, they live in Florida, some live in Puerto Rico, some live in Massachusetts. um, they're everywhere. But I have a big chunk of my family in Connecticut. So Massachusetts is not that far from here. I got cousins in Massachusetts. But yeah, spend time with them while they're still here. Um, because you never know. And say the things that you do need to say. If you have something to say or something to, you know, to share with a loved one or a friend. And and make peace with them. Because if you have any disagreement with them or whatever it is, it's not worth it. Because you hold a grudge, and then some people didn't give a chance to say I'm sorry, or you know, I forgive you, whatever it might be. And yeah, we gotta love one another and help as much as you can if you can, you know. And blood is thicker than water, no matter what. No matter what, we always have to forgive when people probably offended us or hurt our feelings, you know, because Jesus forgave all of us for our sins. Who are we not to forgive? I know life, us as humans, yeah, it's okay for us to get upset or things, you know, that nature, but don't let the sun go down without you making peace with that person. And remember that the good times, you know, we all make mistakes, we're not perfect, right? And who doesn't have problems with family, friends, you know, or had a disagreement? And not everybody's going to agree with you, or you know, whatever it might be. So don't lose, like some people will not talk to people for years, and you lost all those years, you know. And I'm learning a lot, you know. I never hold grudges. I forgive very fast. Even, you know, everywhere, with everybody. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Um, it's just unforgiveness. You're just miserable, bitter, and you're really hurting yourself. But when you forgive, you're helping yourself, not the person you're forgiving. So, forgiveness. after forgiveness. With forgiveness, there's always love, you know. Yeah. Something that this world lacks is, if you look around the news and everything, is love. We need to practice more of that. And remember that we're all humans, you know. We're not perfect. But the only one that's perfect is God, you know. But he would love us to love your neighbors and love your enemies. It's really to, you know, to better the world. Anyway, here I am in blue. I couldn't wait to get to this color. I will do another video showing you the other projects. Like I said, I haven't been, my crafts, I look at it every day, and I just, sometimes I would say to myself, why can't I just work on something? And it's just the way I'm not in the mood, you know. I was not in the mood, or I was not really pushing myself. And one thing I don't like is in the summertime dealing with a lot of acrylic yarns. You know, I don't, especially when it's too hot, you know. But I've been watching videos, people's videos, watching the lives, supporting other channels, and checking out what you guys are making. You guys are making some beautiful things. That is wonderful. Keep it up. And keep doing what you love. And I know I'm always letting my tea get cold. Let me put another time on that. This is the most delicious tea. Hibiscus tea is my favorite tea. I'm trying to see where I could buy the plant or find the seeds so I could grow my own hibiscus flower, so I could dry them and harvest them and dry them to make my own tea. It's very delicious, but it's also very healthy for you. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I was a very bad girl in Florida with my eating, but after I came back, the day I came back was a Thursday. That Friday I had an appointment with my doctor, and I was like, oh man, what is he gonna say? I had already known I gained weight because of my clothes, how they fitted. But anyways, I did not know how much. So I was glad it was not no 10 pounds. But when I went, he told me, and I was like, oh, okay. I kind of knew, you know, I gained weight. It was 6 pounds. But without trying, he wanted to see me the following week. And he wants to check on my blood pressure and see if this medication is working. So without trying, I went, and they said that I almost lost 2 pounds in 7 days. And I was surprised. And I think it's because, again, gardening is a lot of work. And all the flights of stairs I go up every day, go down, and yeah. So gardening, you're always moving, and you're always busy. So I believe that's what it was. But now that I got back home, I didn't even bother to buy myself a cake for my birthday, because I was like, no, I gotta lose weight. But my favorite cake is carrot cake. I don't know how many of you guys out there love carrot cake, but I love carrot cake. But yeah, so now I have to try to get back to the routine, take care of myself. And what motivated me too was seeing family members passing away, it kind of wakes you up to, girl, you gotta take care of yourself. That's what I said to myself. You gotta take care of yourself. You know, if you want to see more grandkids, you want to see your grandkids get married, you want to see your youngest daughter get, your daughters get married, you know, you gotta take care of yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do. And but it's been hard when I was, before I went to Florida, it rained a lot here. I don't know, but different parts of the world, and I'm watching other YouTubers and their videos, they gotten a lot of rain too. It's for some reason this has been the year of rain. And it rained so much here from March until, even when the day I left to Florida, it was raining and windy. When I came back from Florida, it was raining and windy. Um, and then it rained for another week. I was nervous about my plants because the little ones I can move around when they're in smaller pots, but the big heavy ones, they have to stay there. So if your plants, even if they're just plants, plants, regular plants, flowers, or vegetables, they get too much water, the roots will die. So that was my concern. And I was like, oh man, we need some sunshine. But anyway, it's been raining for a few days here. It rained for a few days. It's drizzling right now. It's supposed to rain today on and off. And when I woke up this morning, I was surprised with the weather because we've been having some very, very warm weather here. To the point that we had to put up our ACs. And yeah, it's been very hot. But you know, I'm not complaining. You know, because then when winter comes, we'll complain it's too cold. Oh, I hope everybody is doing well. I will always keep you guys in my prayers. I know I ask for prayers, and I always keep you guys for my prayers. In my prayers, um, we all need somebody to pray for us, right? Because you guys could pray for me all the time. That doesn't bother me, you know, because I need it. People need it all the time. It's a blessing, you know. But yeah. And Jordan does not want to come here. He was on my lap before I went live. He's over there now. Jordan sleeping? Oh.
He was by the window looking outside and he went to sleep.
Oh, he was? Jordan is taking a nap. You know, Mr. Jordan, how dare him take a nap? This cat, you might be wondering, Elaine, why are you saying that? Let him take a nap. Well, because I'm trying to train him to not hardly take a nap during the day, sleep at night, wake up in the morning when we do. We are up before the sun. And this, I don't know, I told my daughter, you should have trained him, because when we brought him home, he likes to be up at night and sleeping during the day. And that's not going to work. That's not going to cut it here. Because then he you know, if he was just to sit, look out the window, play with his toys, I let him sit on a sofa. I even let him sleep or lay next to me. No, that's not enough for Mr. Jordan. No, he wants you to get up, and he wants you to play with him. He wants your attention. This cat is a attention hogger. He's very affectionate, and he will come to you and he starts going like this with his head to your hands because he wants you to pet him, which that's not a problem. We pet him, we play with him, and it doesn't seem to be enough. So when I see him sleep during the day, I say, how dare you? This is the one that was meowing from 4 something in the morning till I had to get up at 6 something in the morning. I didn't get up. I just let him meow meow while he wants. And he he doesn't eat that early, so he's on a schedule to eat. So he doesn't know the sense of time. He doesn't know time, but that's why we're trying to train him. So yeah, he is a baby. He's not even a year old. He will be a year old in coming October, I believe it is. Yeah, but he's adorable, cute, very loving. Oh gosh, he just those eyes. Sometimes his eyes they freak me out, but I got used to them because I don't remember my other cats doing this. He has green eyes, and then in the middle, a straight line like this is black. But I forgot. My daughter looked it up to see what it means. But then he would look. He would be like this on my chest, just looking at me. Then his ears will go down, and then his eyes would dilate. And I'm like, Jordan, you're adorable, but you're freaking me out. Anyways, he's almost like he almost acts like a human. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, this cat's tremendous. Um, yeah, yeah. But and my daughter's enjoying him very much, and past few days because she's sick, he's been with me, and I try not to uh see when we have pets in the house, they're their pets, but because the pet would spend more time with me and they're not giving the pet time. This is when they were younger. We had dogs and cats. They will fall in love with me and want to be always around me and not them. And that's not what I want with this cat. I mean, I love him. I show him affection, but it's not my pet. It's hers. So, yeah. I pet him and everything, but I give myself, I try not to spend a lot of time with him, which I don't have time anyways, but it's nice to have a pet in the house. It has been years since we had a pet in the house. And to be honest, we're not looking into have a pet for a while, but we couldn't let him go to a shelter or, you know. So yeah, we rescued him. And this way, both family, both sides could see him. So yeah, he's a little spoiled. Well, guys, I am on road 58, and this is a 4 medium weight yarn. I cast on with 100 stitches, and we will see. I have two cake. I have this one. This is I'm on row 58. This is how it looks so far, and I still have plenty of this yarn left with this cake that I'm using right now, and I have this other one. So I think it would be enough for a size for like a baby blanket. And then I'm going to be, of course, doing a border, so it'll be a little larger. So yeah, I've been this yarn has been just sitting there, and I just been eyeing the yarn, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta do something with this yarn. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, and I don't know when I'm gonna be back, but I will try to make at least a video a week, and yeah, so I hope everybody be, be a blessing to someone. Take care of yourself. Be careful out there, and keep crafting. Keep doing what you love, and I will see you in these YouTube streets in the other platforms. I've been visiting lives. I just give thumbs up and I really don't chat on the lives. Um, I'm just trying to protect myself, because that's why I had stopped doing lives. It was to protect myself from people that kept coming back and trying to embarrass me. And a lot of people, I noticed that a lot of people stopped doing lives and stopped doing YouTube altogether. But I don't, because of this problem. But I really don't want to stop doing YouTube. I do enjoy it. Um, because I get to connect with people. Not everybody's like that. And we can share, connect, and everybody, all around, with people all around the world. And I got to, uh, met some really good people here, and I'm still supporting y'all. Just most of the time, I'm behind the bushes. Sometimes I'll leave a comment, but you could guarantee that I'm watching your videos, watching your ads, and giving you a thumbs up. But I'm doing it more in a secret way. I don't know, just to just to take care of myself, protect myself. I just don't want to be in. I just want to be able to enjoy myself here and connect with people, and I want to be drama free. And life is too short. But I just wanted to let you know that. So I'm going to be sending out some happy mail. I got a box ready um, for one person. So I'm still doing happy mails. Um, yeah. So I will be emailing the person. I have not done any giveaways because I have not been growing. The channel has not been growing. Um, and so I wanted to do a giveaway when I got to my 1500s, and then I wanted to do another one when I got to 2000. Um, so, and that's another reason, it's the watch hours. And you know you take time out of your life to be here, to make these videos. And it's a lot of work. It's not just pressing a click in your, turning on your camera. And the giveaways and everything. But um I have not seen, I've seen the normal, and I'm grateful for that, my audience that do come back. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And trust me, I show you the love back. And also those who don't come. If I enjoy your channel, I'm learning something from your channel, I will be there. But yeah, so with everything going on with my family life and all that, I just didn't want. I just, we're my age, my age. I'm not in. I just try to avoid certain things. And um, yeah, but it kind of like, I wasn't here on YouTube because most of it was because I lost my crochet and knitting. Um, you say that mojo, I just lost it. And then I didn't wasn't motivated. Um, that was the main reason. And then the lives was because I just, I don't know, we will see about the lives. But you could guarantee that I will keep putting videos up. And yeah, And I'm using my phone right now. I haven't been able to do anything with the laptop. But, well, that's it for now. I don't even know how long I've been here. But I'm going to let you guys go. I think it's probably in an hour. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Um, Again, happy Father's Day to all those fathers and single moms. When I was younger raising my daughters, which I'm still raising one, I used to celebrate Father's Day also because I am the father and the mother. And, sad to say, but it's true. I know I was going to tell you about it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Maybe Jordan would join us next time. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.